Hello and welcome to the Santa Monica Beat. I'm Spencer Lee. Julie Garcia is off this week. On Tuesday, the polls will open around the Santa Monica area for the primary election, which includes the race for the 50th Assembly District. The Beat spoke with all four candidates earlier in the week.
I think the districts of the 50th, are issues that Los Angeles faces, but also a lot of California. So education, number one priority here in California. Also transportation items, but also really truly taking care of our veterans and our seniors.
An emphasis on the environment and particularly global warming, climate change, extraordinarily important issues for our state and for the constituents down here.
We need to restructure our tax system. We rely way too heavily on capital gains and income tax for our general fund revenue stream.
We need to reinvest in jobs and education. We have to invest in our people. There's nothing else that matters.
I can't get a bill off the floor without 41 votes. So no matter how controversial this issue is, no matter who feels what on either side of that, you have to have 40 other people supporting you or your bill isn't going to go anywhere.
It takes getting along with people on the other side of the aisle. I've been in Sacramento before. I was chief counsel for state parks in the Schwarzenegger administration, and I had to work with Democrats all the time and get along with them to advocate positions for my department.
Santa Monica is a successful community, and you do things in a responsible way, a fiscally responsible way. These are the kind of things that need to happen in Sacramento.
I mean, we cannot have the death of the California dream. It's not acceptable. We need people who can shake things up in Sacramento, not people who are career politicians.
You can cast your vote tomorrow between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. The two who receive the most votes will get a spot on the November ballot. And the heat says summer is here, so that means it's golf season. And if you want to lower your score, the pros over at Players Club Golf can help.
Hey, this is Leslie Keyes over at Players Club Golf, LA's best indoor golf and social club.
At Players Club Golf, you not only get great instruction from our head teaching professional, Brent Mann, but you can practice or play on your own or with friends. Our state-of-the-art simulators are some of the best in the business, so you will be amazed at how accurate they are. You can practice with more data from our virtual driving range and our chipping and putting features. Or you can play 18 holes, day or night, rain or shine, on one of our 55 world-famous courses. Tell them Leslie sent you and receive a free half hour of simulator time your first time in.
I'm Leslie Keyes, and this is Players Club Golf. For better practice, makes better play.
In the mix, celebrities and cyclists went to the Santa Monica Pier this past weekend to show their support for LA's urban youth. The Beat's Avisha Shea was there.
100 bike riders raised money for the Harold Robinson Foundation on Sunday at the annual Pedal on the Pier fundraiser. The foundation sends kids from inner city schools on outdoor retreats to learn life skills.
I never thought in my wildest dreams on a 3-day retreat that we could impact a community so much, but we bring up 100 kids and they come up and they work together and they conquer their fears. They learn how to trust each other and respect each other, and they come as an individual, but they leave as a community.
I was fortunate enough to go to summer camp as a kid, and it means so much to me to be able to raise money to send kids to have that same kind of experience. Just to encourage kids to do things that are outside of their comfort zone and to get them out of like their normal environments and meeting people and doing fun things, I think, is always a good thing for kids to be able to do.
Some of my best memories were going to summer camp, so I just think it's amazing to have the opportunity to send kids to camp that wouldn't have that opportunity. It's the first time you feel independent, you know, even though I was very young going to camp, but you're still away from your parents for the first time. I mean, every child deserves the best shot in life as they can, the best start.
I went to the boys club, kind of tucked me away from the inner city and sent me into a camping program.
So how did it affect your life?
Well, I'm the person I am. I'm the only 5-time heavyweight champion of the world, and it really changed my lifestyle.
These riders are spinning for 5 straight hours and 100 miles to raise $500,000 for charity. It may seem far, but they're motivated by the underprivileged kids that'll get a chance to go to camp. For the Santa Monica Beat, I'm Avisha Shea.
Thank you, Avisha. The American Cancer Society held their annual Relay for Life at Santa Monica College this past weekend. The Beat's Michelle Hummel has the story.
For 24 hours, people took laps at Santa Monica College to help in the fight against cancer, and everybody walked with someone in mind.
My mother died from leukemia.
My dad.
Everybody's touched by cancer, whether as a survivor, as a family member, as a friend.
Life is much more valuable than you think it is.
Because I'm a survivor, I know what happens when you hear that. I know what happens when you go through it. I know what happens when you're going through
the treatments. For the people to come out here and seeing the other people in their purple shirts, it gives us hope.
Relay for Life makes up about 50% of the income that goes to research patient programs that are volunteer-based, but also reach out to people who are newly diagnosed with cancer in this community.
I'm not personally affected by cancer yet, but just being here and seeing everything going on, if anything ever does happen, I know that there's all of these people here.
The participants said that 24 hours at this event is a commitment. It helps those who haven't been affected experience a day in the life of a cancer patient because cancer doesn't take a break. All the money raised today will go towards saving more lives from this deadly disease. For the Santa Monica Beat, I'm Michelle Hummel.
Thank you, Michelle. In sports this week, the New Roads Jaguars baseball team had made it farther than any other team in school history, but only a championship would suffice. Let's see how they fared in the semifinals. New Roads a win away from the championship game, hosting Firebaugh on Tuesday. Bottom of the second, Pedro Dupree pops this ball up near the foul line, and it falls, allowing Zach Ramsey to draw first blood. Then, after Firebaugh tied it up, Jags get the go-ahead when Anthony Carrillo drills one to left, and Nico Delgado beats the throw home, 2-1 New Roads. Now, bottom six, same score, 2 outs, full count, and Delgado's pitch is blooped to left by Francisco Miranda. 2 runs will score to put the Falcons up by 1. Next batter, Ramon Lopez brings Miranda home with a shot over Koki Goto in right. 4-2 Firebaugh. Jags cut the lead to 1, but Dupree strikes out with the bases loaded, and Firebaugh comes back to beat New Roads 4-3. The Falcons would take down Hillcrest Christian on Saturday to win the CIF championship. And that's all for this week. We'll be back next Monday at 9 a.m. But don't forget to watch Marley Mendoza in the 7 Days Show on Thursday. She'll have details about a special art auction next weekend. Until next time, I'm Spencer Lee for the Santa Monica Beat, brought to you by Diamond Foam and Fabric.